Well, hey everyone, it's Black Child here, and we're now in day 28 of YouTube crisis, YouTube recession, YouTube panic, where all your favorite truth channels are losing their mind. Not just truth channels, all your favorite YouTube channels are losing their mind because they don't know how they're going to pay their rent. They don't know how they're going to feed themselves. They don't know how they're going to, buy drugs, buy cigarettes, buy booze, take their girls out, do whatever they're going to do. And people don't know. They just don't know. Nobody knows, including me. And it's I don't think it's like, in a way YouTube is kind of in its death throes in terms of ad revenue and people making money and and living the good life of YouTube. In a way, it's looking like it's kind of coming to an end, not unless a new platform or some huge deal within the Masonic people, they do a deal of some sort. But if they do a deal, it's definitely not going to benefit the people who are exposing them, the little people who aren't a part of, B system, A duality, bro. Which is people like me. So, I'm doing this product, and I want to actually thank everyone who purchased them. I personally sent out emails to everyone thanking them for it. But I'm also taking a lot of heat because people are accusing me of putting occult symbolism in the pictures. Now, I do want to say that when we were doing the shoot and we were filming stuff and getting photos and just the whole thing, it was a new experience for me. I don't want to say I had no idea what the hell I was doing, but it was a learning experience for sure. And the photos that we got were the photos that we had to use because we didn't have a lot to work with, especially when it came to actual shots of the product. And so, we kind of had to work. Now, it does look like a pyramid, but it's not something I'm like, oh, pyramid, all-seeing eye, yeah, let's do that. Like, it really wasn't like that. It was pictures that we had. But no, I didn't do it deliberately. No, I'm not a Masonic. No, I'm not in the occult. It was just what we had to use. So Donald Trump dropped a bomb on some people today in Afghanistan. I don't even want to make comments at this point about Trump because, damned if I do, damned if I don't. Yes, I know he's a puppet. I've said this from the beginning, but it doesn't really matter. Yes, I bet on him to win in the election. Why not? George Soros can do it and then enslave the population. But that's okay. He can. These elite people can do stuff, and they can bet and leverage on things, but the little guy can't. I sold out somehow. So again, no, I don't work for Donald Trump. I think him dropping bombs on these people in Afghanistan. They started it. George Bush and his occult high priest, Council of 13 family, decided that through the blood sacrifice of thousands of New Yorkers here in the city, that they would go to war over there and fund these people and destabilize nations and do all this stuff. So if he's actually hitting these people that they've been funding and that they've been doing all that stuff, then I don't know. But it is looking like World War III is coming upon us because you can't, for every action you do there's a reaction. And if Trump continues to drop bombs on these people in the Middle East, and he's threatening the Asians and telling them that they better go back and run and tell North Korea what that he's not playing any games, then you can't expect someone not to retaliate at some point. And then once that retaliation comes, it'll be World War III. So, Trump got in to start World War III. I don't know. Because now they're saying that they sent out ships to North Korea. Russia is not pleased at all. And then, they have this press conference in Russia, and they have Andrea Mitchell, MSNBC, yelling out questions. This woman has no couth at all. You go to a foreign country, because you're following, U.S. diplomat, And you just go on these people's country and just start yelling out questions, just no respect at all. It was really.
Mr. Lavrov, the White House says Russia's covering out for Syria. Do you have a response, sir? Mr. Secretary, the Russians don't believe the intelligence. How confident are you, Mr. Secretary?
Who was bringing you up? Who was giving you your mentors?
I'm like, wow, and she's supposed to be representing, the United States. Her husband is one of the elites, Alan Greenspan, the former chairman of the Federal Reserve. So they're in the Illuminati. She feels like she can go wherever she wants on the planet and just say whatever.
Mr. Secretary, China has said there will be consequences for the deployment now of anti-missile defenses in South Korea. Can you respond to against Vladimir Putin?
Thank you, guys. Really do.
They haven't been in yet.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you assure that Russia will not be able to move further in Ukraine?
Press is a part of the
We haven't had any time in here.
I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to leave. Let's go, guys.
That was only moments ago on the...
So we'll see. World War III, looking like it's a reality. Could be, but this is all prophecy. It's really all biblical prophecy. And again, I don't really want to make too many more comments about Trump because, y'all have just dragged the hell out of me. So I just will move on. Charlie Murphy died, Eddie Murphy's brother. He had cancer. Was it a blood sacrifice? I mean, listen, these people within the elites do give people cancer as part of, to kill them. So, do I think that's what happened to Charlie Murphy? I don't know. Dave Chappelle came back and he's doing a whole bunch of Masonic handshakes, Masonic gestures again on the cover of the comedy thing he's doing with Netflix. He's doing Masonic gestures. So he's back. He's getting paid millions, multi-millions of dollars to do this Netflix stuff. I saw it. It's just he's different. He's different in the sense that his comedy has changed, a lot of, I guess, his worldview and how he sees the world and how he sees himself has changed. And that's what these people will do to you. They will completely break you down. It's like the military. It's like any initiation. It's about breaking you down to build you back up. So they say. Eddie Murphy's still doing movies. He's got his ex-wife Mel B having all these threesomes with women, and her husband was beating her, and I don't know. These people in Hollywood are really, then they have this nanny, this white woman that, apparently he got her pregnant. But then I'm looking at them, I'm like, listen, there's no way that a woman, your wife or your woman, is going to have some other woman that looks just as good or even better than her, younger, all this other stuff, in your house, not unless the both of you were sleeping with her. You know what I'm saying? She was sleeping with that woman too, that quote unquote the nanny, aka their sex slave. It's YouTube Crisis. I really just came on here to kind of clarify some things about the product. I do know that a lot of these people are going out to the music festival soon. You could definitely bring these out there. They keep you warm. They retain heat. You can wrap your tent up in them. You can wrap yourself up in them. It's a cool product, and it also helps support this operation. No, I'm not in the occult. No, I didn't deliberately put occult symbols in my thing. In this YouTube crisis now, everybody's losing their mind, and I think people have thought that I had too. I feel like maybe I should have marketed this a little bit differently. I will admit, there's always room for improvement, and so only thing I can really ask for is for you to support this so that we can do a Health Season 2. And Health Season 2, I think, will be a lot different than Health Season 1. And it's a work in progress, but this is a business that I've started. It's a brand. And, one thing I have learned about YouTube, which is why I am a little disappointed in how things are turning out, is that one of the greatest things about YouTube and what this whole process of me doing these videos has allowed me to do is really affect others and touch other people's lives and be able to do things that I never thought I'd be able to do. And I know a lot of other YouTubers feel the same way, and it's disappointing, but you have to roll with the punches, because if you don't, you die. Either you fight another day, live to fight another day, you don't. And so we'll live to fight another day, and that means that you got to go get a job, guys. It means you got to go get a job. A lot of people are asking me if I'm going to do a Patreon. I'm just not, to be honest with you all, just because it's just my own personal thing. Just because I don't really want to rely on people donating money to me. It's just how I am, me personally. And that's really nothing against anybody else, because I know a lot of other people run their operations that are doing great things with crowdfunding, not relying on ad revenue. So everybody does it differently. But for me, I'm trying to get this product sold. Shipping was quick. Thanks again to everybody who bought them. Look out for, I'm actually asking people to contribute. So I'm asking for some people to send in some things. If you're interested, I will have to kind of vet people, just because you know how crazy people are today. And, I just don't want to have any craziness, with what I'm trying to do. So, I will be, kind of talking back and forth a little bit, and send me an article, send me something you wrote. And yeah, people, YouTube crisis is still in effect. Support your favorite YouTubers, because everybody's really feeling the pinch right now. And I'll see you guys on the next one. So until next time, stay in the truth, stay in the Lord. All right.